Nothing.
All right, today's demo is how to handle the background of your clay tile. You can actually take an old gift card, cut it at a half circle like this with a pair of scissors from the Rhino Cup, and hold your tile kind of in the air and round that edge, and it gives you a nice kind of plaque look. You'll have to drag it a couple of times, and there you go. And then after, you can just sponge it, and it gives you like a really nice clean edge like that. Another thing that you can do is use stamps. I have stamps that students have made. Here's Celtic, for example. There's all different designs. Imagine this. You build out your animal head, and then you have all of this detail on here, right? And then you try to press a stamp on the outside, and it's just going to mess up what you've already done. Does that make sense? Okay. So instead of doing it that way, do your background first. So today's main goal is going to be kind of like to figure out what you're going to do for your background. Why do we bother putting texture on our background at all? We do it because it holds the glaze differently. It makes the glaze look really, really cool. Okay? Just by making like some teeth, some cool edges, any kind of pattern. It holds the glaze differently. Notice here, this is a stamp. Notice how where the stamp is incised into the clay, the glaze is darker. See how it looks different? Take a second to just look at this real quickly. You know? So, as opposed to just flat glaze, it just gives it a little bit more interest. Okay? So, the stamps are going to be right on that cart, right there. In front of my desk, there's a big, ugly TV cart, and right on top, we keep the stamps. So you want to stamp and create a nice, clean edge. You don't have to use a credit card for the edge. You can just use your finger to smooth the corners, but do whatever looks best. Look on Pinterest for inspirational ideas. I pinned stuff on my page called Art Survey Class. And you definitely want to do something with the texture on the background, especially if you have a smooth animal. Because guess what? Texture is on the rubric. So, you've got to have some kind of texture. I want you to experiment with texture. And look, if you do your background first, it makes it easier. Another reason it makes it easier, look at how I'm manhandling this snake head. That's not really a snake head yet. If you wait until last, you're probably going to squish all the detail that you did. So once the background's done, it can just stay flat and you're done with it. Right? Cool. And I kind of like this. In the end, we're going to put holes in the back of these, like right about here. And then this will hang on the wall. And I think this is going to be kind of what my snake head looks like. Kind of cool with the teeth, the cleaned up edge. Does the background have to be symmetrical? Absolutely not. I kind of like mine to look kind of loose like this. And then put like the head symmetrical. So I make the head and the background symmetrical. But if you're into symmetry, feel free. So you can really give you a good chance to be creative with that and do some texture. And so I encourage you to go like right in front of where my computer is, and no one's sitting there today. So I will just put them on the low desk so you can feel free to just look through all of the textures that we have. Different things make different designs. Look, this pretty cool, and you can just press it right into the clay when it's nice and soft. Questions? Cool.